So, Anton Chekhov's The Sea-Gull, it's a masterpiece, and it's all built around this one single, really haunting image. A beautiful bird, just senselessly shot and destroyed. Today, we're going to dive into what that symbol really means for these characters, whose lives are just completely shattered by love and this desperate, desperate pursuit of art.
And it all kind of comes back to this one heartbreaking line from the play's heroine, Nina. This quote, it gets right to the absolute core of the story. It really just captures the whole tragedy of ambition, of identity, and the disillusionment that drives this entire play. Okay, so picture this. The story unfolds at this beautiful but honestly kind of suffocating lakeside estate. And here you've got this group of characters who are all trapped in this big, messy web of unrequited love and artistic frustration. It feels like everyone is in love with the wrong person and absolutely no one is happy with their life. At the heart of it all is this artistic battle, you know? It's a total generational clash between the aspiring innovator Konstantin Trepliev and his mother, Arkadina, who's this famous actress who just clings to tradition. He's trying to create something new, something profound, but she just sees it all as, well, decadent trash and a personal attack on everything she stands for. Right, so into this already tense environment comes Boris Trigorin. He's a famous author and, to make things even more complicated, he's Arkadina's lover. He's basically the living, breathing embodiment of the success that her son, Trepliev, so desperately wants. And then there's Nina, our Sea-Gull. She's young, she's full of dreams, and she's sort of in love with Trepliev. But the second Trigorin shows up, she is completely captivated. I mean, to her, he represents this glamorous artistic life that she is just dying to have. A life of fame, a life of recognition, anything to get away from her provincial world. And now we get to the moment, the pivotal moment. It's a violent act that introduces the play's central, tragic symbol, and it completely changes the course of everyone's lives. So Trepliev is feeling rejected, right? His play was a disaster, and now he's watching Nina become fascinated with Trigorin. So what does he do? He shoots a seagull and literally lays it at Nina's feet. This act is such a dark omen, a stark symbol of his own despair, and man, is it a chilling foreshadowing of what's to come. With these words, you can just feel his torment. He's looking at this beautiful, destroyed bird, and he completely identifies with it. He's basically saying, see this? This is me. This is my crushed spirit, my unrequited love. But here's where things get really interesting. It's this crucial difference in how an artist sees the world. While Trepliev sees a piece of his own soul lying there, Trigorin, the professional writer, he just sees raw material. His whole perspective is detached, cold, almost predatory. Trigorin's reaction says it all. He immediately sees the dead bird and thinks, hey, an idea for a short story. A story about a young girl who is destroyed by a bored man. He just cynically takes Trepliev's raw pain, and then, and this is the chilling part, he actually proceeds to bring that destructive story to life using Nina. And now we jump forward. It's 2 years later, and Trigorin's little idea for a short story has become a grim, grim reality. We're about to see the absolutely devastating consequences of that one fateful summer. 2 whole years have passed. And that gap is filled with offstage tragedy that has profoundly and really irrevocably changed these characters, especially Nina. I mean, just look at this. Nina's life has been completely shattered. She ran off with Trigorin, he abandoned her, she lost their child, her acting career just fizzled. Her family wants nothing to do with her. That careless idea for a short story quite literally became her tragic reality. So, let's get to it. The play's heartbreaking conclusion brings everyone back to that same estate, and you can just feel that they are all haunted by the ghosts of the past. Nina comes back, and she is just a shadow of the girl she used to be. She now fully embodies that seagull metaphor. She sees herself as that bird, the one destroyed by a careless man. The symbol has now found its tragic human fulfillment. It's no longer just a bird, it's her. And then the seagull itself reappears in the final act, but this time it's been stuffed. It's now a lifeless trophy that Trigorin had requested. It's just sitting there, this permanent, chilling reminder of the destruction he caused. And here's the absolute gut punch. When he's shown the stuffed bird, Trigorin's response is just, I don't remember. That casual forgetfulness, it's maybe his cruelest act of all. It just highlights this profound, destructive carelessness. Nina's life was completely ruined for something he can't even recall. But in her final conversation with Trupleaf, Nina finds this incredible, tragic dignity. She's finally figured it out. She understands that art and life isn't about fame and glory. It's about having the strength to endure suffering, to bear your cross and have faith. But here's the tragedy. While Nina finds that strength to endure, Trupleaf can't. He's lost the love of his life, he feels like his art is a total failure, and he just sees no way forward. The play's final crushing moment is delivered in this one quiet line. The others are just playing cards, totally oblivious, and the doctor just quietly informs Trigorin of what happened. The young artist's entire life, it ends as nothing more than a brief interruption to their game. So Chekhov leaves us with this huge, lingering question. What is the true cost of art? Does it create meaning, or does it just consume the lives of the people who pursue it? I mean, for Nina, it brings this painful endurance. For Trupleaf, it brings death. And for Trigorin, it's just another story, and one he's probably already forgotten.